Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Why Angus beef steak tastes better, and how to cook it perfectly. Few steaks match the rich, buttery flavor of Angus beef. Known for its fine marbling and tenderness, it's a top pick for anyone who enjoys a melt-in-your-mouth experience. Unlike regular beef, Angus cattle are bred for quality, giving their meat a deeper taste and juicier texture. Whether you're grilling or pan-searing, this premium cut delivers every time. Angus beef stands out for good reason. Its popularity isn't just hype. Chefs and home cooks alike choose it for its consistent flavor and easy cooking. If you want a steak that's worth every bite, this is the one. Here's what makes it special and how to cook it to perfection. The history and origin of Angus beef. Angus beef didn't just appear overnight, it's the result of centuries of careful breeding. The story starts in Scotland, where farmers perfected a hearty, adaptable cattle breed known for its superior meat. Today, it's a global favorite, prized by chefs and butchers alike. But how did it get here? The Aberdeen Angus breed. The Aberdeen Angus, or simply Angus, originated in the Scottish counties of Aberdeenshire and Angus. These cattle are naturally polled no-horns, with a solid black or red coat and a sturdy build. They thrive in harsh climates, thanks to their thick hides and efficient grazing habits. What makes their beef exceptional? 2 key traits. Marbling. The breed naturally develops fine fat veins within the muscle, giving the meat its rich, buttery flavor. Temperament. Angus cattle are calm, making them easier to raise without stress hormones that can toughen meat. Farmers in the 1800s noticed these qualities and selectively bred them for consistency. By the late 19th century, Angus cattle were on their way to becoming a meat lover's staple. Global popularity of Angus beef. Angus beef didn't stay in Scotland for long. Immigrants brought the breed to the US and Australia, where it quickly gained traction. The American Angus Association, founded in 1883, played a huge role by setting strict quality standards. Their Certified Angus Beef program, launched in 1978, guarantees marbling, tenderness, and flavor, making the brand a household name. Why do chefs love it? Reliable quality. Unlike mixed breed cattle, Angus offers consistent marbling and texture. Versatility. It works equally well in high-end steakhouses and backyard barbecues. Top chefs like Gordon Ramsay and Thomas Keller regularly feature Angus beef in their menus, calling it the gold standard for flavor. In Australia, it's the most exported beef variety, thanks to its global demand. From Scottish farms to your dinner plate, Angus beef's rise wasn't luck, it was built on centuries of excellence. Why Angus beef steak is superior? Not all beef is created equal. Angus stands above the rest because of its superior marbling, deeper flavor, and unmatched tenderness. While other breeds like Hereford or Wagyu have their strengths, Angus delivers a consistent, rich taste that makes every bite memorable. Here's why. The science behind marbling. Marbling, the thin streaks of fat within the muscle, is what sets Angus beef apart. Intramuscular fat melts during cooking, basting the meat from the inside. This creates a juicier, more flavorful steak. The USDA grades beef based on marbling, and Angus consistently ranks in the top tier's choice and prime. Studies from meat science journals confirm that higher marbling correlates with better flavor retention and moisture. Here's how Angus marbling compares to other breeds. Regular beef often has uneven fat distribution, leading to drier spots. Wagyu has extreme marbling, but its buttery texture can feel too rich for some. Angus hits the sweet spot, enough fat for flavor without overwhelming the palate. Chefs prefer Angus because the fat renders smoothly, enhancing taste without greasiness. Tenderness and texture. Angus beef is naturally tender, thanks to genetics and careful feeding. The breed's DNA favors fine muscle fibers, which break down easier during cooking. Unlike tougher cuts from dairy cattle or older breeds, Angus steak stays soft even at medium doneness. Feeding practices also play a role. Most Angus cattle are grain-finished, which boosts marbling and tenderness. Grass-fed beef, while leaner, often lacks the same melt-in-your-mouth quality. Key factors that make Angus more tender. Consistent fat distribution. No chewiness from uneven muscle fibers. Lower collagen content. Connective tissue breaks down faster during cooking. Stress-free raising. Calmer cattle mean less muscle tension, resulting in softer meat. If you've ever cut into an Angus ribeye and had the knife glide through, you've experienced this difference firsthand. Other beef can be good, Angus is consistently great. Cooking the perfect Angus beef steak. Angus beef's marbling and tenderness make it a joy to cook, but even the best steak can turn tough if mishandled. The right cut, seasoning, and technique ensure every bite is rich, juicy, and packed with flavor. Here's how to do it justice. Choosing the right cut. Not all Angus steaks are the same. The cut determines texture, fat content, and ideal cooking methods. Here are the top picks. Ribeye. The king of marbling, with deep flavor and a buttery feel. Perfect for grilling or pan-searing. Filet mignon. Lean and ultra-tender, but milder in taste. Best cooked quickly at high heat. Sous vide works great. Strip loin. New York strip. Balanced, good marbling with a firm bite. Holds up well to heavy seasoning. For thicker, richer steaks, go ribeye. Prefer something lean. Filet mignon shines with simple seasoning. Seasoning and marinating tips. Angus beef's natural richness means you don't need much to enhance it. A few basics work best. Salt and pepper. Coat generously half a teaspoon salt per inch thickness an hour before cooking to let it penetrate. Garlic and herbs. Fresh rosemary or crushed garlic in the pan adds aroma without overpowering. Simple marinades. For tougher cuts like flank steak, mix olive oil, soy sauce, and a splash of lime for 2 to 4 hours. Avoid sugary marinades, they burn easily. Instead, brush on a glaze like balsamic reduction after cooking. Cooking techniques and temperatures. Don't guess, use a meat thermometer for precision. Angus beef cooks best at these temps. Rare 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Cool red center. Sear 2 to 3 minutes per side. Medium 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Warm pink middle. Ideal for ribeyes. Well done 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Not recommended for Angus, dries out quickly. Pro tip. Rest the steak 5 to 10 minutes after cooking. This lets juices redistribute, so they stay in the meat, not on your plate. Grilling. High heat 450 degrees Fahrenheit plus, lid closed. Flip once. Pan-Searing. Cast iron, ripping hot. Baste with butter in the last minute. Sous vide. Set to desired doneness, for example, 130 degrees Fahrenheit for medium rare, then serve for crust. Each method works, but ribeyes shine grilled, while fillets love sous vide. Stick to these basics, and your Angus steak will never disappoint. That's it for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll cover more tips on how to cook your Angus beef to perfection. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.